All right, year six. So for writing today, what we're looking to do is that for really good informative text, especially like if there's a website or something, they usually have something called an interactive glossary. Now we're talking about a glossary like is that we might use certain technical language or scientific words to describe our animals, and we're not always going to know exactly what they mean. But by adding an interactive glossary or adding a link to maybe a website or something, that gives us more of an understanding of it, that can be really beneficial for our readers.
And I was going to say, and Mr. Martin, unlike what we'd normally read in our text that we have in our classroom where we see it's in bold and then we go to the end of the text, because this is online, we can make it an interactive glossary. So we don't have to put something at the end of our text. We can just do it all interactive.
Yeah.
So once you highlight it and you create a hyperlink it, you don't need to create a glossary as well.
Yeah. So when we were writing this part here, I thought this word bulbous was something that people might not know exactly what that means. So what I've done is I've just gone onto Google. I've just typed in bulbous definition, and then that's going to help people understand it. So you can listen to it. Bulbous. And it's fat, round, or bulging. So when I'm thinking about my river dolphin, these dolphins have a bulbous, a really fat forehead that looks like a large lump on the top of their heads. What I'm going to do to try and make that interactive for my reader, in case they don't know what that term bulbous is that I'm going to right-click after I've highlighted that word. I'm going to go down to link like we did before, up on our contents page. Press link. Now, when I go over here, I'm going to copy, go Control C, copy the link, and I'm going to Control V, paste it into here, and apply it. So if I was then to look up bulbous, the definition comes up there. It's going to help my reader understand what that word means.
Now you can choose any of the words that you have. You might only choose one for this slide, but then on the next slide, you might have 3 or 4. It depends on what your paragraph lends and your language lends itself to. So you might, don't do too many. I wouldn't do any more than maybe 3 or 4 per slide. What do you think, Mr. Martin? I think get too busy.
Yeah. Except if there is something where you think, oh, no, this definitely needs to have a definition for it, then you guys can do that. But just have a look, and maybe it's some of the more scientific words that you have used, or maybe some of the more challenging words that you think might confuse your reader. But like Mrs. Moore said, maybe 3 to 4, maybe per subheading would probably be enough.
Yeah. And if you've only got 1 or 2, that's fine as well. You don't have to have a lot of them. I think in this one, Mr. Martin, I think maybe maneuverable might be another one I might do in this one, but I don't know if I'd do much else in this one.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe dexterous as well, maybe those 3.
Oh, yes. Okay, those 3. That would be our only ones that would do for this one.
Yeah.
So don't feel like you have to do lots. All right, year 6, enjoy.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.